Hello, and thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you the journey that has been the last 28 years of my life. My name is Gaudia Shavans Akar. I am the owner, CEO, Managing Director of the Spa Esthétique Limited, which operates Spa Esthétique as well as Nirvana Day Spa in the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. I would like to say a hearty thank you to the organizers of this competition, because win, lose or draw, this experience has been a very worthwhile one for me. It has afforded me the opportunity to take an objective look at my business and to see exactly where we are in real terms and what it is that we must do to continue to move our business forward. The question I'm being asked to answer is, what is the most important reason, from my perspective, for our business success? And that, I would have to say, has been our willingness to always be factual, objective, when we assess our business, and to be constantly assessing our business. So in the early 90s, when we experienced that financial meltdown, it was that objective look that made us survive. And in the 2009 era, with the beginning of the world recession, as it started to impact us here in Jamaica, again, it was that honest, objective look at what's really going on and what are our options and what is it that is going to make us stay in business. And when we looked at it, one of the first things that we decided to do was to take a step back. We had 3 locations and we closed one location, used the savings from the closing of that location to retrain and to retool the other 2 locations. It afforded us the opportunity to keep everybody employed. We did not have to send home any staff members, which I think was a major achievement. The other thing that this competition has asked me to look at is the most difficult challenge that we faced as a business. And the most difficult one, if I was to single one out, would have to be the cost of financing. Because as we had to go through that whole retooling and retraining exercise, we were forced to close one location and use the savings to finance that exercise, because it was just not feasible for us to get involved in a high interest rate, fully collateralized loan facility with a commercial bank. And I think that that is our #1 challenge. There are other challenges. Crime and violence affects us significantly. We lose a lot of man hours when violence flares up in particular areas because staff is unable to come to work. We also have situations where because of crime and violence, again, we have to expend on security a significant sum on a monthly basis. But again, in spite of all that, the most significant challenge that we face as a medium-sized enterprise is the cost of financing. 1% per week is equal to 52% per annum, and that is onerous. In fact, I think it's draconian. And so the third question I've been asked to consider is, why should I win this competition? I think I represent a constituency of entrepreneurs that have over the years been almost sidelined, women in business. There are no special packages, there are no incentives to encourage women to be in business, and yet we continue to be the backbone of this sector. I think winning this competition for me would be an endorsement of my efforts for the last almost 3 decades, surviving the meltdown of the financial sector in the early 90s, and again, the global recession of 2008. I think winning this competition as a female in business would also serve as encouragement, not just for me, but for other women in business, giving them the hope that they too can achieve their goals. They too can achieve recognition for their efforts.